guys, so today I wanted to come and give you a little tips when going to the design center. As you should know by now, me and Devin are buying our first home together, and going to the design center can be a little bit, not even a little bit, a lot overwhelming. So I wanted just to give you a couple of tips and tricks that helped me get through without driving myself too crazy. So today Devin is not going to be doing this video with me because he was really there for like support, I would say, or my pocketbook, because I can go, he can give me a budget and I can sew past that budget so quick. So he was kind of there to just be like, Joyce, no, we don't need that. But I will say he's the best husband ever because he kind of let me have my moment the first appointment, because you get 2 design appointments. So the first go around he kind of just let me, you know, be the kid in the candy store, and you know, he gave me a couple of side eyes here and there, but for the most part he just let me be me and just let me go a little crazy. So I just love him for that. But so let's get into some of the tips and tricks in the design center. Now again, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying this is what you should do. This is just advice from me of what I took out of what I got out of the design center. When I purchased my first home, I didn't get all of this. I got to pick like the cabinets, the floors, and what else did I pick? Cabinet, floors, I think countertops. I think that's about it. Counters, floors, countertops, and that's it. And it wasn't a design center. Everything that I could pick was in the model home, and it was only like maybe 4 options for each. Like for the cabinets, it was like you don't even get to pick a certain style of cabinet. It was all the same style of cabinet. The only thing that I got to choose was the color. They did have a lot of choices for backsplashes and countertops when I got my first home, but again, it was nothing like the design center of what we're doing now. So like I said before, Devin kind of just let me be me, because he saw my face light up when we walked in the doors, and it's just, they know how to get you. The design center definitely knows how to get you, because it's all glitz and glam and bright colors and beautiful like fixtures and countertops, and they have like displays set up, like they have the like 2 kitchens set up for like your dream kitchen, and they know what they're doing, okay? But try your very best to stay focused. Here's my first tip. If you go in there, they're gonna give you this, they're gonna tell you what's standard. Try to stick with that standard option. If you just absolutely hate it, then try to move up to the next level. But see what standards first. See what that standard option is first and try to stick to that. I know it's hard, especially for me. I had a color scheme that I already wanted for my house. I wanted to keep it more grays, whites, and it seemed like everything that was standard was brown, and that's just not what I was going for. So that was the hard part for me, trying to, you know, stay loyal to what I wanted for the house, but not go too far over budget. So my first tip or trick would be to try to stay with the standard option, and if you can't, then move up 1 level at a time. My second tip would be, I would focus more on the kitchen. The kitchen is the center point of your home. When everyone walks in, especially if you have an open concept, everyone's gonna see the kitchen. So I spent a lot of my money in the kitchen on upgrades. I definitely upgraded the backsplash, the countertop. At first, if you saw my first video, I did upgrade the cabinets at first, but that is one thing that I did just go back to the standard option, because it had the same color in both styles. I'll try to pop up the different styles in this video, but I did go back to the standard style cabinet, but I kept the same color. So I did that because, like Devin said, I spent $20,000 the first visit in the design center, so I had to cut a lot of things back, and that was one thing that I did cut back. But a lot of my upgrades were in the kitchen. The floors, I upgraded the floors to wood floors. What else? I did the instead of having the microwave on top of the stove, I had it to where it's cabinets under the stove, and then the microwave and oven are in a different section of the house. So I did upgrade that. What else did I upgrade? Like I said, most of everything that I did upgrade was in the kitchen. So I will say that would be another tip for me, because everything else that they wanted you to upgrade on, you could do it on your own once you move into the house. I think everything else is pretty easy to switch out. Devin is definitely getting ready to be my Tim the Tool Man Taylor. I think that was the name of that handyman in that show a long time ago. But he's definitely going to be changing a lot of things in the house. But the big major things I wanted to like get out of the way so he wouldn't have to worry about that. But that was mainly what it was. I think another tip would be for resale value. Also focus on your master bathroom, because that is another place that we put some of the upgrades. I upgraded the tile in the master because the standard, and it's crazy, this is another place they know how to get you, or they got me, because everything else standard comes with a couple of options. So they had maybe 3 choices for different standard pieces. However, for the countertops for the bathrooms in the home, they only gave 1 option, and it was hideous. Well, it wasn't hideous because we did end up getting that countertop in all the other bathrooms except for the master, but I did not like it at all. At all, guys. So I did switch the countertop in the master bathroom, but that was only for resale value if we do end up selling this home later in the future. But that was the only reason I switched that up, because I wanted a certain type of vibe in the master, which there's plenty of videos to come where I will be taking you guys along with me as I transform every room in our home. So you'll see what I mean, but you'll see what I mean when we get there. But the countertop that was standard was not going to go with the vibe of how I wanted my retreat style master bath to go. So for resale value, I think you should definitely focus on the master bathroom. A lot of the things that they were trying to get us to upgrade on, please, please, please don't waste your money. Like, they was trying to get us to get an elongated toilet. Really? We are good with that standard toilet. Don't nobody need no long toilet. We good. You know, I might have a little junk in my trunk, but really, extra money for a toilet. And then another thing you might have seen in my previous video was the handles, the door handles. I wanted to change for like the more, I'll probably pop up another picture, but the square type of handles. It was $1,000 to change all of the handles in the home. And again, that's something else, something easy that Devin could switch out later on once we move in. So I decided not to get those as an upgrade, because $1,000 on some handles that we could change ourselves is ridiculous. Okay? Okay, tip number 3, paint. I wouldn't waste your money adding on for an upgrade for paint. That's something definitely easy for you to change once you're in the house. Especially for me, I just opted to do all of them like an off-white, because if you see me, you see this room, I'm definitely going to change the color anyway. So I just did a white for a primer to put paint on top of it. So I definitely didn't spend my money on paint, as well as light fixtures. That's definitely something easy you can put into the house later, and it gives you time to look around, see something that you really like, instead of having to rush into finding something that you like in their little handbook or brochure, because you only get 2 appointments, and I definitely want to think out and plan out what kind of light fixtures that I want in my house. Especially, I haven't figured out exactly like the type of things I want in each room, so I didn't want to spend my money on a light fixture now and then it comes to find out that it doesn't match the aesthetic of my room. So I just chose to do the standard light fixtures and then just replace those after everything's in the, I'll probably decorate before I change the light fixture. So I definitely did not upgrade lights. My last tip for you guys would be to just have fun. Like I said, I loved the design center. Again, like I said, my first home, when I bought this house, I did not have the option to go to a design center and have as much fun as I did this time. So have fun. For me, I don't know if I would recommend this, but again, this is my opinion. If I had to redo everything and start over, I think I would do exactly what I did this time. I think my first appointment, I would go a little crazy, get everything that I think I want, and them tell me a price, and then you know, peel back some of the things that I got based on my budget. So I don't think I would redo it. I know it was crazy, and Devin looked at me crazy when I was just saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that. But it gave me an overview of everything I wanted, and then I could come back and be like, okay, Joyce, you don't really need. One of the things I had put on there was like the trash can is like in the in the kitchen. It's a cabinet that you open up and the trash can pulls out. So that was one of them. I was like, okay, Joyce, you really don't need that. We can buy a trash can from Walmart and be like stainless steel and it'd be just as good. So I think that would be a tip for me. First appointment, especially if you have 2 appointments. Now, if you have 1 appointment, don't take this advice. Don't do that. But if you have 2 appointments, I would definitely pick out everything that you think you would want in your dream home. Go home, sleep over it, talk to your spouse, or if it's just you, talk to yourself and figure out what you really, really want in your home, and then delete some of the things off of your wish list and then go from there. So again, have fun. This is your dream home. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited that I'll be taking you guys along with me. I love to decorate, and I'm super excited because in this home, I told y'all in a previous video, like a long time ago, I had closed on my house in May, and then I found out I was pregnant in November. So I didn't really get to decorate everything the way I wanted to because I had to switch over to mommy mode really quick, and then after DJ was here, a newborn is a lot, so I didn't get to decorate everything. But now I have the chance to decorate my dream home, and it's even better because now it's with my husband and my little one, so I'm super excited and I can't wait for you guys to see it as well. If you're not already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so you can definitely see the journey. Turn those notifications on so you won't miss anything, and just stay with us. Until next time, it's him and I, Aquemini. Bye.